What's going on? It's episode 16 of Dude. I'm Kermit Gonzalez, Pedro Lima, Danny Davenport, and we have a special guest here, Mr. Rauce Padgett.
I love that Rauce Padgett. Here's Rauce. That felt
and
good.
And this is what you're playing for.
It's awesome to be here. You guys asked if I wanted to call the show and talk about some big news that happened to me, and I said, no, not a chance. I'm coming over, and we're going to talk about this.
Which is much better, by the way.
Exactly.
And the surprise is that he said, no, I'm coming in, and I'm going to Kermit. He's not coming in. He's not coming in.
You're onto something because old Ross was smoking a heroic amount of weed. And it's a day off.
He brought it up.
So, but there was one thing, though, that in the last couple of weeks and months that I've come into grips with of going like, I got to stop smoking this when the sun is up. This has got to be a night thing. So I've been sticking to that. I don't know. A lot of monumental...
So are you changing your whole lifestyle for, this is new Ross? New year, new Ross?
Yeah, hopefully. I hate to sound like every other human on this planet. But every January, I always bite for it. It's that hope. There's goals that always get set in December. You acknowledge the goals that you failed throughout the year. I fall for it every year. I know it's kind of silly and stupid.
So you've done this before. You've tried this before.
Every year. It's not even not this shift, but personal goals and whether it be content.
Give me some of those failures.
Okay,
what are some of those failures?
A sketch a month. Always wanted
sketch a month.
I've always wanted to do a full blown.
How many did you do last year?
I think
like 7.
I think like 5 or 6 that I would say that I would consider a sketch that's produced at the highest quality.
Okay, no. Now you're trying to put quality into it. How many sketches did you do last year?
I mean, if you were talking Instagram reels, I don't count Instagram reels.
No. Like that, the soccer one that you showed your stepmother thighs.
God, they look so bad, right?
They are so bad.
They're so bad.
You have, and they're so white, dude. It looks like 2 gallons of milk.
Oh, look at that.
Look at that. Oh, my God. I don't own shorts.
It's like a raw chicken skin.
And why am I also, and this is not a dick joke, but why am I 300 pounds from the waist down?
It's weird.
I'm 72 from the waist up.
Do you have a thyroid?
Yeah, I got a thyroid.
I don't know. I'm my dad from the waist up and my mom from the waist down, and that sounds like it's sexual. No, it's just their sizes.
That's the inverse of fucking flamingo legs over here.
We should Dragon Ball Z fuse and have a perfect child, this perfect macchiato baby.
Yeah.
He can do pull-ups and squats.
Oh, I wish I could do a pull-up. So you did. So technically, you did do around 12 sketches. You just put out 6 that you were proud of.
Yes, and that's the biggest hurdle for any of these sketches and ideas that I'm fine with spending money on this because I believe in the idea and I believe that you get what you pay for. I have nothing against people who shoot all their content off cell phone videos. In fact, you're right. If you're shooting, off cell phone,
you can look at him straight in the eye. That's fine.
First off, I have a camera,
and I do it too.
Yeah.
But there's a familiarness, I think, to the internet audience now with cell phone footage. But you gotta always, at the end of the day, go, what do I want to do? I love movies. I love great sketch comedy. That I do believe that vertical cell phone videos and putting a lot of production value into it. I think that's my game. That's what I want to achieve. Those are my goals.
Yeah.
And I know I only hit that, I think, 6 or 7 times.
What's your most popular sketch? And by popular, I mean the one that's gotten most traction for you.
It's 3 years ago, Baby Boomer versus a Millennial.
That's the one.
Really?
I get paid.
I thought it was going to be the eyesore.
And I remember when he was writing that, because me and Angel were trying to get this sports show going.
Oh, yeah, we remember that
on the thing.
Yeah, that went really far.
I love this place. I love this place.
Hey, Kermit, I got an idea. I need Sanchez to draw.
Hey, and this is, dude, and it pisses me off.
Can you get Sanchez to draw us a logo? It's a Adobo can with some sports on it. Yeah, we got you.
You know what happens? And this is gonna be no. I'll take it. But this is what happens. Some people thrive when they're in love.
Okay.
And then some people just coast away when they're in love. So when somebody falls in love...
Oh, you're saying somebody at the party kind of...
Yeah, well, Angel fell in love.
Damn women.
I don't want to blame her because she's a sweet girl.
Of course.
She's very nice.
Stop blinking.
She just took your future. Is all.
It's just,
Yeah.
took your friend.
Yeah, you just think that the podcast is far more important than any love interest.
Right.
No, dude, there was a level of commitment. Like with Kermit,
He's going to keep saying no. But
Whoa.
With Kermit, there's some commitment because Kermit really is here because she's the check.
Oh.
Right? So
I'm right there with you. I don't own the house I live in. My girl does.
So Angel, Kermit puts this little facade that he's like the little, I run little Napoleon over here. But at any second, Jay could be like, we're shutting that shit down, and that's going to be an extra bedroom.
And he's sleeping on a karate pad at the fucking dojo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you slipping on mitts. But anyway, some people thrive and stuff like that. So we run into Ross because we went to see Mark Norman on Wednesday at the COVID Center.
Yeah. But please let that be a topic on today's episode because
you weren't there. You came in for the second show.
yeah, and doing comedy right now in Florida is the most bittersweet experience I've ever had performing. Because every time, the show went great. People really laughed. Did someone die?
How many
3
people
weeks
died from this?
Like, is this worth it? I don't feel... There's been times and this is Florida. You step outside of Orlando with a mask, you walk in, someone goes, you can take that dumb shit off.
Yeah.
It's like...
I didn't know it was bothering you, sir.
Yeah.
People are very upset when you show up with one. It's so strange, dude.
Masks are like the new same couple in rural Florida. It's like, I'm not bothering you.
Me and Kermit were wearing masks just walking to the venue, and you're right. People are looking at us like we were holding hands.
It's very bizarre.
Like they're like, what is
going on here?
So, and you said something that was very wise, and it kind of stuck with me. And I really hope I'm on the side that I think I'm on.
Okay.
Talking about love, either propelling or maybe taking away, and for better. It's always to a certain degree for better because that's what two people want. But man, in this last week, with the whole love thing, because we met, I told you the day before.
So we run into we see the first of all the first Mark Norman show packed. Nobody in there was wearing a mask. They're laughing out loud, and me and Kermit are like on the top floor. We're like, man, Danny should be here.
Nope. No. The answer's no.
It was a good show.
It got to a point that I got uncomfortable, and I said, let me walk to the bar, and I walked out to the bar because nobody was out there.
Because Pedro's, the height where COVID lingers. Like, see, I'm at the height, like where you could sit at a restaurant and you could take it off. I walk that height, so I'm good. I go underneath COVID.
Germs
so
like fire rises.
Yeah, right.
So I just walk right underneath it. I'm good.
Right. Yeah.
So I'm there, and the first show ends. Everybody's starting to go out. I'm even surprised that Mark Norman's doing a greet and meet.
Yeah,
At the end, I'm like, get the fuck.
Mask on. He has the mask on throughout the entire...
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got a photo with him with the mask on.
I thought you got a picture with him without the mask.
No.
For meet and greet, he had the mask on the whole time, and I personally, I have no idea what to do because part of me is like, this is America. Every day's a game 7. Fucking cutthroat shit.
Of course.
Go get your paper. You're trying to raise a family. And then the other part of me is like, this is like
be smart.
Yeah,
be
smart.
Help other people. That kind of shit.
I'm going against what I do not believe in. I'm going against what I believe in of going like social distancing, masks. Like I do believe in those guidelines. I do think that if we would have followed those a little bit more from day one, I think it could have been a different
But they're
outcome.
not fun.
They're not
at
fun.
all, and nobody else is doing it.
Yeah.
So it's
not very Floridian.
It's really like you're in a lose-lose spot.
So throughout the whole show and stuff, I'm running across people I haven't seen in a while. They're trying to like give me handshakes. I'm giving them fist bumps and stuff like that. And then I saw Padgett, and the first thing I did, I don't know why, I just went in for the hug for this one.
So much for the social distancing.
Fuck that social distancing. And there's people that saw me do like giving dabs and shit. Like fuck
and they
you.
give a hug to him.
I gave him a hug. And then he brings down his mask, and I see he's clean shaven. Now, for the past few weeks or months, he's been rocking this dirt stash.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
bad.
Like I'm living in a trailer. I'm late on my mortgage. Kind of like, you know,
I had that Joe
I know
Dirt
the
freak.
formula for
Yeah.
meth.
yeah.
Kind of look like
Yeah.
real ratty. And
Right.
at one point, I was gonna text him and be like, "Yo, is everything okay with you?" And I go, "Dude, you did you shave for this? Did you shave for this?" And then he tells me, "No, not for this. I just asked my girlfriend."
No.
No, it was the day before.
It was the day before.
I'm
Before.
about to.
About he broke it. We
you
were
saw-
we were
okay.
exclusive. We found out first.
Yeah.
He just finished. Oh, that's right. That's right. You were
No.
going the next
It was
the
on New Year's.
What
He's gonna
what
do
I
it.
just came back from was talking to her
to the
dad.
to the dad. Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
getting that whole blessing.
And he said no.
Ah,
And he said, "No, shave
No.
that shit."
fuck that.
And then he came back and,
he
he's like,
came
all
back.
right.
Okay, now
He said, "Nah, dude." Nah.
Did he go, hey, listen, I would, but you only put out 6 sketches last year.
It's not a very promising career.
Let me ask you this: as somebody who didn't get to have that experience, because Lisa's father's dead, and the only person
Him and
I
his
got
fucking
to,
death.
he's fucking dead. I didn't kill him.
Yeah, where's the slide whistle?
It came with that pack.
Like every 3 episodes, we learn all of his
Yeah.
family is dead.
Listen,
Don't laugh, Ross.
so
Don't laugh.
don't laugh at
I'm
it.
not laughing. No one's...
So I didn't get that. Was it nerve wracking? How was it? To be honest, Go
so
ahead.
the whole story of asking the father's blessing is actually a doozy that I've already started thinking of. Like, there's a lot here.
This is the first sketch of 2021. Here we
This
go.
might, or at least the first story. So I go ahead. I got the plan. I'm going over to his house at 4:00. He gets off at 3. This is going to be perfect. His son is there. My girlfriend's brother is there.
Does he like you?
He's awesome. I think so. I hope
Man,
so.
an hour to decompress from work, and then he's
I
got to
know.
look at your face.
Yeah, boom. So I'm already
Shave it
nervous.
at least.
I hope he didn't have like a rough day at work.
Oh, get ready. Get the fuck ready, Dro. So I'm there at 4:00. I'm on time. I'm on time. I'm there probably at 3:55, expecting him at 4. And he is not there at 4:15, at 4:30, at 4:45.
So you're right.
I'm like, maybe got off at 4. I gotta call him. Let me call him and see, like, is everything all right? And the answer is no. He, at work with a table saw, lost a finger.
On the day?
On the day.
Wow!
Bro.
Wow!
So I call him
How
up.
symbolic!
All right.
Loses a finger and a daughter.
Index. Thank God it's not ring. Thank God it's not a ring finger. So I'm now in the house. He goes, yeah, I'm not going to be home for a long time. I'm going to be home at like 8, maybe 8:30. Maybe we can do this tomorrow. And I'm like, we can't.
That's a long way to go to get out of giving a blessing to your
Yeah, right?
This fucking skinny
I
fuck is
fucking
coming
don't wanna
over.
do this.
Martha told me he's coming. I can't let.
So I go ahead, I leave, and then I go back to my place because I need to get there before my girlfriend is there because I don't want her to know that I'm over at her dad's. And then I'm just waiting until he gets home. This is the night of the Mark Norman show. I've got a show at 10. He's,
You're like, hurry up,
I-
stitch that shit together.
this is a yay or nay here, Jeff. I don't want to text it, but I will. I don't want to text it. I want this to be emotional. So I finally, I lie to my girlfriend. I say, hey, I'm going to the show early. I even play the card of like, I got a schmooze. It's a big name, whatever. And I lie and I leave to go over to Jeff. Now, this is the day of a heavy finger injury. This is 95% gone through the bone. Through the bone, one ligament.
Just hanging in there.
So he's already gone to the hospital, so everything's packaged up. But because of doctor's orders, I walk in, and the first thing I'm like, you don't laugh, Ross. He has his hand up as if he has a question.
Hold up.
Because if he puts his hand down, it starts to pool.
Hold up. You went to the hospital?
I did not, but I was about to. I didn't know.
I thought you went to the ER.
No, so he gets home.
I gotta get an answer before this Mark Norman show.
What if he kicks the bucket? I gotta be like, whoa.
Am I gonna help? Am I gonna help with the pan? So no, this is at his house, and I walk in. The first thing, he's got the hand up, and it's just bizarre. Yeah, he's just.
May I speak
Just holding
now?
it up himself.
Yes.
Okay.
And there's no
contraption.
Nothing.
Is it one
All right.
finger or is it like the whole hand?
It's like it's two fingers.
The two fingers.
It looks like two fingers, actually. I don't know. It's so bandaged up. It's so weird.
Very good.
Ross, do you need something to talk about? Because I'm just.
And then the worst part about this injury is that he looks at me and goes, "Yeah, I caught myself real good, but don't worry, the doctors gave me a lot of drugs."
Oh no!
I said, "What'd they give you?" So I'm on a couple of oxys. I'm like,
good.
No better time than now. You're not going to be that mad regardless of what you feel
You know what would
about
have been
this.
great if Ross would have responded, well, good, we got something in common right now.
Pulls out bag, starts crushing. Better get them nostrils ready. We're going toot to the dome train. So I go ahead and we start talking. Now, the biggest reason why I wanted to be there at 4, because I wanted to make this as romantic as fucking possible.
Okay.
I want to punch my girlfriend right in the love dick. You know, I want her to feel something big on the big wedding day. Or I'm thinking of all these ideas, and one of the ideas is that I want to record the conversation with me and her father.
Oh, no.
So at 4, because
You want to do what?
So mind you, at 4 o'clock, when I'm at the house, before I know he gets hurt, I've set up his
I have a
house.
daughter?
I've set up this house with a camera, chairs. I've set it all up, and when I find out he gets hurt, I have to return all of the furniture back to the original location. So I walk in, and he's on a couple oxys. This is it. I just quickly,
Ralph.
Yeah. I set up my phone as best as I can. It's a shitty shot, but the most important thing is just the moment that I not only ask him to have his daughter's hand for the rest of our lives, but also to show him the ring that I'm proposing to, because it is his mother's ring. It's a very sentimental, moment.
Who gave you his mother's ring?
Yeah.
So it was my girlfriend's mom.
Okay.
So she had the ring.
Okay.
The ring was always meant for Olivia. Olivia never knew. So when Mama Bear knew that things were getting serious, she threw out the possibility of me saving $3,000. So I was.
She gave you a coupon.
Yeah, she gave me a real nice coupon.
Yeah.
Here's my process.
So I go ahead.
I hear you got a radio contract.
So I show him the ring, and that's when it gets emotional and it hits, because he hasn't seen that ring forever, and I'm like,
Is
so
he
happy.
crying from emotions or from the pain?
Or the pain. Both. It has to be both, because he's going through both. But so I do get that footage, and I'm like, gonna play this on the wedding day. I'm proposing tomorrow, and full disclaimer, we've all done it. Right. Everyone here is married.
He's next.
You're next. You've engaged. You've done the proposal thing.
Oh, that's right. You've been married.
Yeah, he's both married.
Second time's a charm.
Look at you, Lee. Look at you, Lee. So I'm proposing the next day. Now, no one told me. I am much like your wife. No dad. So I do not have a heads up on what that day is like. She works that day. I wake up. Man, I'm a straight bitch, dude. I am a wreck. The moment I wake up the day of proposing, I'm like, this is it. I've thought
You're
about
counting the minutes.
I'm counting the minutes. She has no idea. And that was my number one goal, because she's very paranoid about when that proposal was going to happen. And I promised her, I said, you have a 0% chance of finding out when it's going to happen. I promise you will be surprised.
So Padgett tells us about this, and me and Kermit go, okay, listen. If you're going to do
We
it,
give him tips.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Good idea.
don't fucking rap.
Don't wrap it.
Hey, miss. Yeah, I have one question.
Don't rap. And it's like, give me the spiel. What are you saying? He's like, I'm just, and he has this elaborate little plan.
I'm just going to go to one knee.
I'm just going to, this motherfucker was going to flamingo his way down and just with no speech.
So I'll give you this. You did give me some advice. You said you need the words. You don't have the words. You put it in my brain. You have to have something to say. You can't just say, "Will you marry me?" There's that sentence right before that question is going to be very important, very memorable. And I had nothing at that moment when you told me that. Yeah. Like I said, no dad. So I'll take anything, man. No one given him any advice over this.
Because Kermit did when Kermit got engaged at Afro Entertainment.
I didn't get engaged at the Afro Entertainment.
Okay, whatever.
Everyone found out at the Afro Entertainment.
Including her.
Yeah. Yeah. He did it like in a Chick-fil-A
a parking lot.
No,
I didn't. No, I didn't. Ross' eyes went. I didn't like that look.
I bet on that. I was like, I love the number 3, but not that much.
No, but Kermit did the engagement, and he did say some nice words.
I did like a big Christmas thing.
Which is kind of like surprising because we don't think of him having like 1 ounce of emotion
or words.
Thank you.
Or words and stuff like that.
Or words.
Danny, I don't know how Danny got like you did words and all that stuff.
Danny shot a deer and wore the head of the deer.
I bring you this carcass to show, like a cat. He just dragged in a carcass and dropped it in. I love you.
I love you.
Ours happened literally in the middle of a fight in the living room.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So she didn't expect it either.
No, it was
surprise.
We probably expected the complete opposite, but yeah, it was a fight. I don't remember what we were fighting about, but it was an argument.
I was gonna marry you.
An argument, and it was like, well, let's just get married then. Let's just get married then. Something like that.
I don't even know if that's a question. Let's just get married.
Let's just get married then.
All right.
If we're gonna fight like this, might as well make it legal.
Yeah.
We were probably watching American Idol and disagreed. And
Sanjay's better.
Get married.
Sanjay's gonna win.
I will fucking marry you if Ruben wins.
So that's Danny's story. Pedro, how'd you do it?
Oh, mine
This is the worst.
Mine is the worst.
Does it end with a bruise?
No, I told you.
I love you.
I told you how I told you this at the club. I did tell you.
Oh,
it was my biggest regret.
Yes,
because most disturbing too the way you did it.
Yeah, I woke up
naked.
in her place.
I remember.
I woke up in the sofa bed. She was laying next to me,
and you were naked.
And I'm looking at her, and she gets up, and I just go, "Hey, you want to get married?" And she goes, "What?"
He nudged her with her foot. Hey.
Hey. Not the foot. Not the foot. It felt like a foot. And she goes, "Huh?" And I go, "Do you want to get married?" And she goes, "What?" And I go,
that's not a good start.
And I laugh because I'm like, okay, listen, I'm going to ask you one more time. And if you say what, I'm just going to take as a no, which is still cool. I know it's fucked up that I'm asking you at the sofa bed, but do you want to get married? She goes, okay. And then we went back to sleep.
Oh, romantic.
Yeah.
When that first happened, did you? It was like the regret setting in that moment.
No, not at that first one. At the second one.
The second one,
because at the first one she just got up, so I'm pretty sure it. Whatever, and I speak very mumbly sometimes. So
and then
really
a lot,
and then you waking up. That's mumble times mumble.
You should have done like one of those pranks where she's like, "What?" and then you hit her in the face with a pie. Yeah. Just kidding.
Yeah.
So this is what I conjured up. This was the plan.
Fresh off the press.
So in June, I've known that I was going to propose and marry my girlfriend Olivia Adkins for a year and a half. I think it was about a year and a half or 2 years ago when I looked at her one morning and we were at it. I'll let the imagination fill that out. And I just, in the moment, I just looked at her. I was like, fuck.
When you say at it, if Danny was arguing,
that's what I was about what? What happened?
I front kicked her in her chest.
Romantically, I knew it 2 days before because I woke up before she did. And I looked at my dogs. I looked at the house that she bought. I looked at just everything. And I went, God damn, I have it really great. And then 2 days later, I told her in the middle of a romantic moment that I'm going to marry you. And then from her response there, I knew that that she also felt the same way.
Okay, so what
He
you
planted a
did,
seed.
Yeah.
Smart. Which
very
is
smart. You threw it out there and
At
just to
Tijuana
see her
Flats.
reaction, just to see, because if she would have gone like,
Yeah, if
she would have
hit me,
crunched up her face.
or even worse, a what?
Yeah. I'm going to ask you one more time. And if you say what again?
So after that, I knew I had to conjure up something because she.
And at this point, you guys were like 2 years together.
About 2 years.
No breakup at any point.
No
No
nothing.
big fight?
And you know what? I'm happy that you bring up fights and arguments because the thing that I've learned from this relationship and my soon-to-be bride is that even the arguments are worth it. Someone recently asked me, how did you know? It was because the arguments were worth it. There's never been a disagreement that me and her have ever had that I have thought, this is fucking stupid.
Oh, yeah.
This is a waste of both of our times. This is not the content that I want from a girl.
Yeah.
This is not the conversation
Yeah.
that I want to have with anybody. I don't care if it's light pink or dark pink or every argument, disagreement we've ever had, it's been filled with logic and just realness.
I want an abortion.
Yeah.
I am pro-life. I don't give a shit what you say. It's my body. God damn it, that's my seed.
So she goes ahead.
Fuck it, I'll marry you.
There's already been plenty of times where she thought that moment was going to happen. And then a couple weeks later, she would go, I'm not going to lie, I thought you could have proposed. I thought it was going to happen there. And then that kind of made me go like, well, fuck. How can I defeat that?
Right. Now she's looking for it.
How can I surprise someone who's like,
Who's looking for it?
once a month going like, I thought.
Right.
I thought maybe.
So she was kind of like putting that full court press on you and be like, yo, hurry up. When are you going to do this, you fucking swan?
Well, then I was the one who first started dribbling because
Right.
I'm the one who's...
You brought the ball to the
I
court.
brought the ball. I'm trying to
Are you
play.
going to shoot?
Yeah.
That's fun.
So I start thinking about all these crazy ideas. I mean, the real bizarre ones. I thought about proposing at Fringe. I thought about proposing at Universal Studios where we met, and then it's just all this stuff. But then I thought, she doesn't want to get proposed to at work. That's weird, just getting that question in front of a bunch of Brazilians.
Imagine getting fired or,
Yeah,
Tutu bang.
Yeah, and that's another thing. She doesn't look at. Shout out to Danny for knowing Tutu Bang.
Yeah.
Tutu Achimo.
Fala un poquito portugués.
Poco.
Harry Potter? Harry Potter?
God, if white people could have the confidence of a Brazilian trying to speak English, by the way,
Oh, yeah.
it is the most. It's the fawns with the language barrier.
Oh, my God. It's so good. Their accent is so good, too.
I love it every time. Brazilian accent, number one, all day, every day. So I start thinking about this idea, and then it clicked. I got, I think, a bulletproof idea for her not to expect it. New Year's Eve. I start thinking, okay, she's expecting a kiss at midnight. What happens if it's not a kiss and it's a proposal? Now, how do we get the most even out of that? Where can we go? Last year we went to Margaritaville, which fun time, New Year's Eve.
Okay.
I'm not getting paid for that. I'm just letting you know.
Okay.
It's fun.
Product placement, this one.
Now, Margaritaville.
We got it, dude. You're featuring or headlining for Bonkers next week.
God damn it.
Jesus.
that-
Still
Speaking
that
of
place
which,
is
I'll
still
be
open.
there again, February 16th, 17th.
That place is great for New Year's Eve. So I keep thinking, like, but where? I gotta say, my least favorite part about this idea is the where, to a certain extent. It's not on top of a mountain. It's not even really in a sentimental spot.
Especially finding a mountain in Florida would be kind of hard.
Goes to Claremont with a hill.
Yeah. I mean, it's
Good enough.
70 feet. This is the size of my love. So,
You do it at Bass Pro Shops.
yeah, it's just way. So I ended up calling my good friend who is married to her best friend and who I've also filmed sketches with, and I said, hey, can you maybe throw a fake New Year's Eve party? Because this is what I'm thinking. If it's at your house, It's going to be you, so that's someone that's very close to her.
Well, we would, but my wife's aunt just passed away from COVID. And,
Oh my
so
gosh.
we don't know.
That's
but for you, you know what, Ross? We'll do it. We'll
So-
do it. How many people do you need here?
I have to take the jagged pill of going best friend's living room is the location of the proposal.
Okay.
Which is a little strange, but as long as it was a surprise, I was going to be fine.
That
with
was
it.
the most important thing.
That's
the where is, I mean, as long as it's not like on the bathroom of a McDonald's.
Because
or,
at some point,
you know what
too,
I mean?
at some point,
Yeah.
too, if she's looking for it, then anytime you go anywhere special, she's expecting it, and you lose the surprise.
Thank you.
makes sense.
Danny
Yes.
gets it.
Makes
So
sense.
I'm trying to go smoke screen mirrors. Let's throw some confusion. New Year's Eve, you're not expecting to get proposed to. I was really worried about whether or not she even wanted to go to the party. Because you know, like,
great. Nah.
You have to come, Olivia.
So then there's the reasoning of her best friend. Her best friend went to our party, and when she went there, she goes and says like, "You have to go to mine,"
Oh, the
because
guilt-
she knows
the guilt trip type
so
thing.
This plan gets created in June. So that she can be here in Orlando for New Year's Eve because her best friend is a traveling person and does a lot of cool stuff. So show up to the party. 2 people drop because of COVID.
Drop dead?
No, not drop. No. Sorry.
Jesus.
I'm like, dude, I just made that joke.
Yeah. Sorry. No, had COVID.
dropped
Couldn't show
On the
up.
way to the party,
So
on the
there's
sidewalk.
There's 8 total people at the party.
That's good.
We know all of them. Some that we are closer than.
Did all of them know?
Yes. In fact,
Okay.
I called all of them to let them know
Sign an NDA.
the big plan that at the countdown, the reason why you're there, and I'm sorry, but also thank you, I'm stealing your countdown. You will not count down 4, 3, 2, or 1. You will stop counting at 5. And then my girlfriend, and now my fiance,
Yeah, you say. Yeah, you
is
say.
fucking awesome. She will say 4 by herself. And when she says 4 by herself, that means Surprise City. That was the last moment of going. If she says 4 by herself, she has no idea that.
What would he
Right,
done if
right,
she would have
right.
stopped and not
5.
said anything?
I don't know. I'm happy I don't
She
have
would have
that
stopped
answer.
at 5 and then looked at you like, go ahead. Go ahead.
Again, come on.
I
was
found
like this.
out.
I said 5.
Ready? Let's go. Let's go.
So
Let's go.
not only does she say 4 by herself, but she also says 3, 2, and 1 by herself.
So she doesn't know.
So she knows how to count.
Congratulations!
Hey!
I really
Backwards.
did that.
Keeper.
Backwards even. Wow.
Wow, backwards.
I set yourself up for that one, Bob. Sorry about that, man. But she has no idea, and by 3, she starts getting really confused.
Right.
Very
Yeah,
confused.
it gets harder.
Because she
It gets harder.
Well, she thought she thought she missed the countdown.
Yeah.
So everyone stopped counting. She thought she was like 5 seconds delayed. She really has no idea what's going on. Looks to me to kiss at midnight, and I'm not there because I'm on the ground.
Okay, you're on your knee already.
And now
Nice.
here it comes. This is the part. This is the reason why I came over here specifically. I was like, I need to tell the first. I need
I
to tell
gotta hear it.
Pedro
I gotta
the
hear it.
first thing I said.
Please don't say Pedro told me to do this.
Oh my god,
Okay.
that'll be the worst.
So you had a couple things to consider real fast. I did not. One of her biggest regret, and we've talked about this a lot, is that because she has no idea, and my girlfriend likes to party, I didn't cut her off drinking. I drove. So I had no idea how much alcohol is in her system coming up at midnight whatsoever.
Okay.
So we have the footage of it, and you could see her just kind of drunkenly go like, maybe I did count wrong. I don't know. Like she's toasty. So the first thing I say, because she's looking around,
She's not an aggressive drunk, is she?
she is not. However, I have seen her just straight litter before, and that's like the opposite
Litter?
of her. Yeah. So that's how aggressive she gets.
Okay.
And that's from a earth-loving vegan. So, you know, like, that killed her. And I bring it up to her once a year. So aggressive? You tell me, boys. You tell me. So because of her little drunkenness, though, is because she doesn't really know what's going on at all. So the first thing, she doesn't know where I am. I'm on the ground. She's looking.
Where's Rossi?
Yeah.
She's on single plane.
So yeah, she's single plane.
Two-dimensional right now.
Yeah.
You're not in it.
I'm down below.
Yeah.
So the first thing that I say is, look at me, look at me, look at me. Because I felt it. There was a long enough beat that I'm on the ground and I'm seeing
Look at me.
her.
Oh, down here. Look at me.
Look at me. Look at me. Look at me.
She's going to miss the first part because she can't find me.
Yeah. Like, you missed the neat thing.
Oh, my God.
At least let me invite you to the rest of the moment. I said, look at me, look at me, look at me. And I said, there is a billion words that I could say right now, but I will simply say, you are the single greatest thing that has ever happened to my life. I would love for that to continue on. Miss Olivia Jean Adkins. Middle named it. You like that?
Damn it.
You like that?
Oh, you beat us.
Miss Olivia Jean Adkins, will you marry me? Hoorah! I wrote the
You didn't
billing.
do the hoorah.
I did not hoorah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, no. I did not do that.
You got the touch.
Then I just Sailor Moon out.
What the hell?
Second to some weird celebration. And she hits me with the yes. There was one part, though, that because of the confusion and, you know, some alcohol and all that, there's one part that really bothered me.
Oh.
She didn't cry.
Oh.
She didn't cry. And I had that, I don't know. I
She was
guess,
probably dehydrated.
yeah. From all that almond champagne.
Champagne.
So and it wasn't, that's not too big of a deal. It didn't hurt or anything, but it was just something that I had pictured. I thought that was, you know, I was crying like a bitch all day, calling my brother, my friends, and I'm just going like, this is the biggest moment of my life.
So
tonight.
you didn't get the cry, you didn't get the tears.
Or did I?
Oh.
Because cue us taking all the photos, all the great moments with all the friends. Then finally, it's us in the car and we're driving home.
She vomits out the car, and that's how crying.
As she litters.
As she litters. I'm so
Fuck this planet.
And so I've got an ace in the hole.
Run over that dog.
I go ahead. I grab my phone. I plug in my phone to my car, and I go, hey, you don't know this yet about this ring, and I think it would be cool to find out this way. And then I play the dad footage.
The video with his hand up
with
in
his
the air.
hand up on a couple of oxys. Finding out the moment that this is his mom's ring.
Right.
And then when he gets emotional in the video, I want emotional in the video. Got
Bam.
got some tears in the ride home.
By the way,
I was supposed to play that at the wedding, but I was like,
I need these tears too bad.
I need it now.
Yeah.
By the way, your father has only 9 fingers.
Yeah.
What?
Oh man.
The fingers in the ring.
So and then that was how it happened. She's only littered once. I know she's gonna see this, and
But this is important. What was it?
it was a beer bottle.
Beer bottle.
Yeah, we were driving away. And I was
Very
like,
biodegradable.
And I looked at her and said, "You brought a road soda?" And she was drinking while I was driving home, and she goes, "Not anymore," and just shattered
Nice.
it while we were driving.
That's
away.
what this. When we
whoa,
were
calm
driving,
down.
when we were driving to the Mark Norman, he picked me up at the house. He got a pear, eating the pear.
A pear.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
then
I heard
he
the other one,
lowers
too.
he lowers the window, and then he
Yeah.
chucks it out.
Yeah.
I go, what the fuck you doing?
It's part of the earth.
He goes, part of the earth. Oh, you planting fucking pears on the asphalt? What are you, fucking Kermit pear seed over here?
It's biodegradable. It's just gonna like mush in and then just rain. Yeah, it's all good.
I can justify that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's
Not a beer
raccoon
glass over
Yeah,
here.
beer glass.
Yeah, mazel tov, bitch.
She knows how to drink and she knows how to party, and she's gonna have to if she's marrying me.
No shit.
Do you guys have like a date, a time when this is the shindig's gonna happen?
You know,
Are you gonna wait till the pandemic clears out?
I had the hardest time even proposing during the pandemic.
Well, this is not your job. This,
Yeah, that's
this
right.
part, this is not you.
You're done.
yeah.
This
You
is-
coast.
I did the hard part.
Yeah,
Yes.
You did the hard part.
Yes.
Now comes the harder part. Because now she's going to bombard you. What do you think of this?
Yeah,
what do you think of
organizing
this?
shit.
What do you think of this?
it's not that
Who do
bad,
you
though.
want to invite?
Yeah, there's a
I'm going to
lot.
be honest. I didn't know where our reception was until the day of the reception.
God, I love meal.
When we arrived there. I was like,
I
oh,
love
this is a
it.
nice
Where we
place.
go now?
Yeah.
So the first question that we have to answer is how many people and when. Those were two questions.
Well, here's
How
the-
many people changes? So
This changed.
Yeah.
Yeah, the pandemic did change that a lot. Because
Our first question was legit. How much do we want to spend on this?
yeah.
Oh, boy.
Because then I could figure out how many people to bring.
And let me just give props to my girlfriend because I was freaking out about having the ring be free. It kind of. I was looking forward to spending a little bit of money and getting something that I really
and
want
you
to
lucked
see.
out. Now all you gotta do is get her
lucked
Amazon
out.
gift card.
But I also thought, and I also thought that was going to be something that she was looking forward to, and I was pissed wrong about that because when I told her,
did you ask her like what type of stone she likes?
I mean, a long time ago, yeah. And
Do you remember what it was?
I remember some. I mean, I remember some aspects.
Who remembers
of it.
that? Who asked that?
Diamonds are
I never
timeless.
Pearl, do you want pearl cut?
Oh, I never
You
asked
want-
none of that shit.
Yeah.
How many counts does it hold the ring on?
yeah.
I remember 6. There were 6 claws or hands.
6 or the 4.
Yeah, I don't fucking know what they
I
call
saw
it.
a sale at K Jewelers. I was like, oh, that's a nice ring.
Give me
I'm pretty
this.
sure, and I don't remember. I'm pretty sure my wife picked her own ring out.
And, you know,
We just got it.
I don't think there's anything wrong
No.
with that. And I was looking forward
She's
to that.
the one that's gonna wear it.
We just wanted to be married. That's
Yeah.
why it was like in the middle of an argument over something dumb, and it was
American Idol.
she picked out the ring. We spent like $1,200 on the whole wedding,
And
And then we shopped at Sam's
And it
at the
was
same
perfect.
time.
It was perfect.
I was really looking forward to that. So I
We
wanted.
cooked at our own reception.
I tell Olivia like, oh my god.
I don't know. We didn't do that.
Really?
Okay.
The green egg is going. Danny has an apron tuxedo.
He's just scratching ass, making flapjacks.
I went from the original plan was to go to court, get married,
Bing
be
bong
done
boom.
with it. And then I said, I don't want to be that selfish asshole, which is another thing that I was telling Padgett about. Be like, I didn't care. I just wanted to be with her. But as a little girl, I'm just picturing little girls. They always picture like the wedding day and
The
stuff
big
like that.
princess wedding.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to steal that away from Lisa. So when I said, I was like, you want to get married? We'll do the church thing. I'll go and try and get a communion or whatever, because I don't have my first communion. Every church like rejected me. Unless I did like a year.
Oh my god.
Wow,
Yeah,
really?
Unless I did a year, I'm like, is there a
You
way
go
we
through
can?
some weird shit.
Is
by
there
the way.
where we can speed this up?
That's because you had Jehovah's Witness on your family tree.
There's
there.
no, but my family was not.
That's like Jeffrey Dahmer's nephew can't get a car loan.
Could be the background. The background. There is background probably. So then we ended up her ex mother-in-law, who she's still in our life. Lisa wasn't married, but this is Sam's dad's mom. The church right across the street, she knew the priest.
Knew
there.
God.
So the guy, Episcopalian, the guy goes and we talk to him.
Eats only fish?
Yeah, yeah. So I just showed up with a plate of with a grouper.
Pescatarian.
Yeah, yeah. And then he goes, yeah, no, we only just asked like a donation for the organist. Like, well, we're not going to need that, but that's fine. How much you need? So $350.
I'll do it for $350.
And Pedro got married in a church.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's pretty cool, though.
That also passes as a bodega.
That doesn't sound like that doesn't sound like extortion at all.
Yeah. I just like how you got denied. That's pretty cool.
Oh, no, you don't live in the area. And
So I wanted to spend money on the ring. So when I told Olivia, I was like, hey, I'll splash. I'll go all out on the wedding band. I kind of feel guilty for not spending $1 on this ring. And she goes, I'd rather have a driveway. And,
Right.
And that was the moment where I know I made the right decision, but I got hit with that that understanding all over
but
again.
you got something much more of value. And now you have something.
That's an heirloom.
Yeah,
it's
not
really
bought.
epic.
It's not,
Here, a fun story about the ring is I had to go get it cleaned because it was filthy. It was really old and dirty, and I go out. I feel shitty.
Wow,
about
you're
this.
really talking shit about your mother-in-law
That's what I was
already.
thinking,
Well,
right?
no, it was
God
this
damn,
filthy bitch.
filthy bitch, fucking crusty ass hands.
Fucking oil
It
hands.
was a dirty ring. So I go to the
had to pry it off that dead carcass.
I go to the closest jeweler next to my house. I don't live in the best part of neighborhoods, but I don't live in a ghetto, but I also don't live in, Gotha. Okay. So I go, and it's right next to a Popeyes. Like, that's where we're talking. Like, I go to a jeweler right next to a Popeyes to get this thing clean. And he is the first person who I show the ring to.
You got that blood?
Yeah. He's this Peruvian guy. He's this older Peruvian guy. Yelp reviews are great. I show him the ring.
Very clean. I did it very clean right now.
Está bien clean.
I was just wondering if I can get this clean. He goes, okay, no problem. Takes it, walks away. I just realized, like, this is the most important inanimate object.
Then you
And I don't
heard-
even
then
have
you
like
heard-
a pickup ticket or
yeah, like, I'm just going to stand here. Are we good?
A couple minutes later, he hears the pressure washer turn on.
anything. The van starting outside.
He comes back with a high school ring. That's your ring. That's not my ring. That's the ring you gave me, son.
This says Dr. Phillips.
I didn't graduate in 96 or play football.
Buddy, that's the ring you gave me. You
Yes,
go
I
outside.
know,
Get out of my
but,
store.
You called me liar.
You call me liar?
Get out of my store.
Get out.
freaking the fuck out. And then when he came back, and then there it is, the ring, and it's a brand new ring.
Shining.
It's twinkling. It's the first time when it hits me like, holy shit, what is this ring is no joke. I mean, the grandparents of my girlfriend, they didn't make a lot of money, but they believed in buying really nice stuff. I still have their couch in my living room. They bought really, really nice stuff whenever they could.
And fucked on it, too.
And
Yeah.
God, have not.
100 years ago.
I have not thought about that, man.
Run that black light over that couch. You got
Nothing
some historic smacks on there.
Nothing better than Civil War comp.
So,
And then here comes fucking Shaggy and smokes all over it.
so he shows me the ring, and he goes, have you noticed this? And on the inside of the ring, there they are, grandparents' names engraved in the gold of the inside of the ring. And I said, no, is there any room to do 2 more names possibly? And he goes, I don't even know how they did that. I can't do that. I don't know anybody who does that. This was at a high risk.
Listen, it was a miracle to clean it. Now you asking me to write on it.
You ask too much of me, white boy.
Oh yeah. So
He pulls out a Sharpie.
Oh, yeah, I can do it. Yeah.
he's really blown away by the ring.
How about I give you a bag of plantains and just call it a day?
I ask him how much, and he goes, for free. Just come back later. Just always. I want to be your jeweler.
Right.
Oh.
So I thought,
Did you buy a Peruvian necklace?
I'll do anything for that guy. I'll never forget him walking away from the ring. And I've never had that experience of caring about an inanimate object.
You panic that.
Just like sweat. It was such a wild. Him walking away, and the day of the proposal while I'm by myself and she's at work, and she's got no idea.
You better give this guy a shout out at the radio station.
Yeah,
dude.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to find the whole business name and everything.
He was a small business.
How great would it be then a week later gets raided and there's a cocaine drug stop?
This dude's cleaning
That was a
rings
front.
for free. It's just a front.
Come
at that
in,
point, right?
just come in next time and be, listen, I need you to move this.
got file cabinets full of babies and cells on the side.
But the ring is awesome. She's perfect. I think the proposal went very
Yeah,
well.
dude.
The one negative emotion is actually a positive emotion because the whole night she kept calling me "you motherfucker."
There you go.
Because I got her. She didn't see it coming.
Oh, that's so cool.
So
dude.
checkmate 1-0.
Hey, congrats.
I
bro.
thank you. I think we're thinking about 2 years about when instead of the traditional one. So the
Waiting for the pandemic.
just
I
get
would.
the fuck out of here. Don't
Yeah.
even be on anybody's mirror. I don't want that at all. And also, people getting married a year from now, like, that's how quick of a turnaround is that? It feels quick. If I were to think that a year from now I'm getting married, I'd be like, that's when it happens. That's a lot of work.
I don't know. It was only like it was like 3 months
For you,
after
yeah.
our proposal that we got married.
Ours
It
was-
I'm
a
taking
matter.
a-
It was a matter.
Ours
of
was like a year and change.
I guess mine's a year.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, because I'm
Yeah, 'cause
getting
you
married
did it
December
in
of
this-
this year.
We were always talking about the one reason why I also proposed on New Year's Eve is because we kind of like the idea of a New Year's Eve wedding and then having an open bar till like 12:30
That'd be dope.
and thinking getting weird. And
Our
having
friend
that countdown.
Jose.
Did that?
Jose got married on New Year's. Pretty much everybody from SAC was there.
Mm-hmm.
Your brother at that time had just moved out.
That bitch.
And it was cool. They got married stroke of midnight, and then the fireworks fucking went out. Mm-hmm. And this was in the woods in Ocala kind of thing. So when you saw the fireworks, you got like a nice view and stuff like that. The only down thing, I went with my kids, so my kids were like asleep.
Oh God.
know,
Just
like-
drink your cider.
Yeah, wake up! You're gonna see the fireworks. But yeah, dude, that's pretty. You start new.
What do you mean?
You start new. Like
Oh,
this is
yeah.
Do you feel like it's like a new relationship now?
There is a whole new meaning of or a whole new definition of partner, love. All of that happened on that.
You still
day.
call her your girlfriend.
I still call her I also call her Bob. That's
I heard you do that just a little bit ago.
Yeah, we call each other Bob because it was Babe and then Babe, Burb, hey, Burb, Bob, and then that transformed into that. Gotcha. Inside jokes, keep it alive. Am I right?
Comedy.
So, I think it went very, very well. The number one thing that I wanted was for her to be surprised and for it to be memorable. And I think in that
You did it
sense,
right.
Accomplished it.
He did it really. This is probably one of the best like setups and well thought out.
dude.
Good,
Dude,
good.
and with every
I've heard-
obstacle
I've
that's in the way.
Yeah, I heard some doozies, and I'm not even counting yours. Like, there's been some like, what? That's how you did it? Like, woof.
I will not name his name, but he's definitely said it before to a lot of people. But talking about his proposal was that he had a treasure hunt on Christmas Day or Christmas Eve.
I
or
think I
something.
know who this is.
Yeah. So he had a treasure hunt, and it was like tough.
And then she couldn't find it.
Yeah,
She couldn't figure it out.
It's like halfway through. It's
Like put her in an escape room and said, find the proposal.
You have an actor there? I don't know about that, Miss Damsel.
Oh, my God.
Just some shitty act. No, but he had a treasure hunt, and it was like apparently a little tougher than he thought. It was like kind of dragging a little bit.
Go in the kitchen. Where is that? I don't do nothing in the kitchen.
So what about weddings, though? I did come in here with some questions today.
Okay.
Because you guys
We are the
all wedding
perfect
up.
group of men to answer
Yeah.
those questions.
I know I've gone to some strange weddings that I've absolutely loved. My brother's wedding is still like, I don't know if it's perfect or unbelievably weird or strange. I asked my brother, I said, yo, how much money did you spend on your wedding? And his response was, I think we broke even.
What? What does that mean?
That means my brother had a ticketed event for his wedding in Canada.
No, it's the gifts at the end.
Not the gifts. My brother
Admission.
had a wedding that was open to the public. My brother's like a C-list celebrity in Edmonton, Canada.
Okay.
Right? So he's really popular in Edmonton.
This motherfucker had a Ticketmaster event.
Ticketmaster event for his
Great.
wedding. And he said, motherfucker broke even.
Broke even.
That's good. That's a win.
It's a good idea.
It is.
$10 at the door.
Some things, though, about that wedding,
15 VIP.
I'll never forget. I smoked my best man speech, but I'm also told, Ross, only do 5 minutes. I'm like, I get it. We got to get out of the venue at a
Right.
certain time because there's another show.
Yeah.
Like,
Rascal Flatts is performing.
So, right? So I go, I get it. And next thing, I do the best man speech. It goes great. 30 minutes later, there's a sketch group doing 15.
Motherfuckers.
Why? And Colin Mockery got 10. What is going on here? Colin Mockery is part of my brother's wedding from Who's Line.
Oh, he really was there?
Yeah. Me and my brother and him are like apparently closer friends than I ever knew because he was there at like all of the close like.
Ryan didn't make it.
No, he did not.
I love Ryan and Colin.
Yeah. Colin, and also for the record, out of famous people and celebrities.
Ooh, drop some names. That shit already happened.
Colin Mockery is up on the Mount Rushmore. Also, Mark Normand. I've now hung out with him for 2 shows. That guy is virtually no ego. Those two are just that. Just
But
popped
at your
in my
brother's
mind.
wedding, you mean the celebrities that were there?
Oh no, Colin and that's
Colin,
it.
that's it?
Colin and that's it. No one
Okay.
else.
Is that the game? You have to get celebrities at your. Is that what you're saying that Ross?
No,
has to
I
get,
just
like, some
figured
sort
it's a fucking Canadian celebrity.
of- I'm saying, are you saying
Bieber.
that- are you saying that Ross for his wedding?
Celine Dion. Yeah.
Jim, I'm
No,
sorry, Carrie.
He's gonna get.
He's got to get like TikTok.
No, he's gonna get the
followers
real radio people. So what did I say?
Oh, you don't know the guy he works with in the afternoons on
No, because-
104.1?
Jim.
There you go.
Jim, but you said what was it we were talking about? It's like I look like I should notify the neighbors that I just moved in.
Oh, who was I talking about?
We were talking
I was talking
about
about Jim.
He has to look. He has to look that when he moves in, he has to introduce himself to the neighbor that he just moved into the neighborhood.
He does. I mean, I gotta say, he is one of the nicest and most caring
Very nice
people.
guy.
At the same time, he has that intimidating switch, and I've pissed him off before. I've done it. I've seen it. And
He
I
has that
have,
country. That country. I don't.
He's from Palatka. The guy might have a shotgun in the pants and want a pant leg at
Yeah.
any time. He's a phenomenal guy and a great guy, but he's also stern. And
Are
that's,
you going to charge admission to your wedding then?
You know,
He thinking about it.
I
Look at him.
thought
So thinking about
I mean,
it.
it's
I
smart.
thought, fuck no way in hell. And then Olivia brought up the possibility.
Really?
And I was shocked that even she thought about it.
I
That
need
there-
to push this on Janae.
that there. I mean, that's the gift. Is that you?
What
just,
do you think your wedding is worth?
Oh my god.
Yeah, $10, $20.
Are you gonna do bunker prices? Are you gonna have James Young calling people? Hey, you won 10 tickets to
I just hope
Rauce
that-
Padgett wedding.
If it's New Year's, then that's my birthday month. So I get free tickets.
I just hope that they're not upset at the comment cards. That's gonna be straight. God, how much? If it was a ticket event, I would say $20.
I think $20 is a good deal.
And I've never had a $20 ticketed event that I felt
Now
confident in.
that $20 gets deducted from the gift that you're getting, right?
Oh yeah, no gifts.
No gifts.
That was-
oh shit. Then, yeah, that's
that
nice.
was the thing.
But the 20 only baseline food.
Yeah, dude,
30
because
gets you the prime rib.
you know
and
the
good
the,
stuff.
the food is expensive at a wedding.
That was the most. So for my brother's wedding, they just ordered a shit ton of pizza. It was just a ton of pizza.
I want to point out one thing, though. Your brother,
I can't believe he took off his headphones.
your brother had a ticketed wedding,
Yes.
but it was in Canada.
Danny, he just said that his brother's a semi-celebrity in Canada. And this motherfucker had a pizza party.
Pizza party.
Pizza party.
What kind of pizza?
I can understand.
Domino's?
Cheese.
All types. Cheese. All cheese.
It was small. It was a small business. I'll give them that. It wasn't a chain.
We had. I can't say we had barbecue. So we had barbecue. Our cake was from Publix. So fucking. What about pizza?
I'm not knocking that.
Publix cakes are great, but you know there had to have been like 7 to 10 people biting into that cake going, is this Publix?
Oh, no, they didn't have to ask because it was still in the box.
I did a sketch with Kermit. We're driving around. We're supposed to start recording the best Cuban sandwich
Oh, yeah. That
kind of thing. And when we're driving around, the memory of the weddings that me and Lisa went, how extravagant, how expensive, how the plates and all this shit. And when we did our wedding, we went for every hookup that we had. Hey, we had a friend who's a DJ. He's going to be our DJ.
Yeah.
We have somebody that runs the flower shop. They're going to hook us up with the flowers. I know somebody in a liquor store. They'll give us discounts for the liquor for the wedding and stuff like that. For the food, we know Spanish places around here. It's just gonna be like a buffet kind of like deal. And I remember this, and it's one thing that I remember at the reception. A couple like weeks or months later, somebody was commenting, and I overheard. They said, "Yeah, no, it's just like a buffet type wedding kind of thing," like dismissing it. And then I always remember that because I remember going to this guy's wedding, and it was all extravagant and shit like that. And I brought it up. Yeah, you guys make fun of our wedding and our reception and shit like that, and you paid $10,000 for yours, and you're divorced. You're divorced. And I started like I didn't name them, but I pointed out like 3 weddings that we went to that talked shit about our wedding, and said you divorced.
Our wedding. We got married on the beach at Coquina. We just rented 2 pavilions. That were just at the end of the little beach run. So it was a public beach, but it was at an end where nobody was. So it was private. Fucking Valone was our master of ceremonies.
Hey guys, how's
he's
it
the
going?
one. He's the one who read everything.
That's a good impression.
Morales was our photographer. That way they could ride together, and we only had to pay him a little bit.
Carmen Morales.
Yeah.
All right, you cunt.
That was it.
Smile.
Yeah, that was all.
You had 2 Carmens. Only Carmens worked your wedding.
We had like 40 people. Yeah. That's it. And then we just ate the food at the pavilion.
And that's where...
And it was awesome.
Oh, boy. My wedding.
I love people, and that was one of the first, was like, how many people? And like...
That's going to be the toughest thing.
That's going to be really hard for me. That MySpace top 8 was hard for me. So
that was a lot of pressure.
This
and people
is the
would
ultimate top 8.
And thank God that MySpace opened it up to top 12 and top 20. Oh, I didn't make your 20.
It's like CFB playoffs. Someone's still getting burned.
Yeah. Oh, the wedding. I don't even want to think
but
about it.
It's not only the invites. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna invite, and then you're gonna have to do some cuts.
Wait till you have people inviting themselves to your wedding. This is what's happening to me right now. They're coming up to me, which I'm not gonna name names. But these are comedians I do not. Talk to.
Yeah.
We only see each other on Monday night because I happen to run an open mic.
Hey, Kermit, when's your wedding so I can take that week off?
Hey, no, this is the best one.
For real?
Yeah, this is the best one. Hey, so you guys gonna invite me, right? Not like the last wedding I didn't get invited to. And I just looking at them like,
who fucking wants to go to weddings, dude?
Oh, dude, you'd be surprised.
Really?
Yes.
I had a time where I was
like weddings too, though.
Another wedding, and now I'm also like team wedding.
I'm team wedding. I like weddings.
I don't think I've ever been to one.
You never been to a fun one, then?
I don't think I've ever been to one.
I like going to...
I got it, Danny. I'll invite you to it. Jesus.
No. That's the
change
thing.
that.
That's the thing. I'm pretty sure I've been invited to some before, and it's just like, send a card.
The last second.
Send a card. Because they're always on a Saturday with college football, so send a card.
Oh, my God.
I love... I enjoy going to weddings far more than when I was 25 and younger. Now I understand, and I don't know, and now I feel like it's so special, and I'm thankful for being there. The last wedding I went to was Mark Gagnon's, and I kind of was a +1 to...
New millionaire, Mark Gagnon.
I didn't even know he got married.
I didn't know he got married.
Mark got married. Too much to everybody going, are you sure?
To Andrew Schultz.
Yeah.
He married to Andrew Schultz.
It's his, I think it's a high school sweetheart, too.
Nice. Good for him. He's
Or at
making
least
some money. We talked about that.
Yeah.
Thanks to Kermit.
He's doing great. Doing
It's not
great.
thanks to me, not at all. Don't even say that. Don't start that.
All right, you showed him the way.
I gave him tools. We
showed him
talked.
how-
I
you
didn't
showed
show
him how
him
to
the
do
way.
it.
Yeah,
I
that's all.
didn't.
That's
I
all.
didn't.
That's
Hey.
fine. He could send you a nice little check
Look,
to cover your wedding now.
He can do that if he wants. I'm not gonna say no.
I'm
but
just saying.
Appreciation.
Appreciation.
Craziest wedding. Danny doesn't go to weddings, but any wedding that jumps out to you. My brother's wedding was a strange one. I had a great wedding where it was all medieval. I went to a medieval wedding.
Oh, you're doing themes.
I'm not. This isn't
oh,
me.
dude, that's no theme wedding.
You're not about the theme.
No.
So
No.
Don't do it. Don't do
This
like
is not
everyone's
fucking
gotta wear
medieval
Hawaiian.
times.
Everyone's gotta wear Hawaiian shirts. Like, no, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't.
yeah, it was. Well, they're super nerdy and. As
Star
long as
Wars
it's
wedding.
I feel like as long as the theme is mutual,
Force
if you
with you.
yeah, if you met speaking Elvish, who am I to judge?
Oh my God!
I'll fucking wear
Have
a
you
tunic.
gone to the wedding like that?
I'll wear a tunic. That's all I'm saying. And that's what I did. I showed up to this medieval wedding, right? And we're in the woods, and people have armor on and swords and shit. But this is so epic. As they're doing it, all of a sudden, just like Helm's Deep, Lord of the Rings, ding, 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 ding. It starts to rain a little bit. And it's
hitting the helmets
It's
and
hitting the
shields and
helmet
shit.
and shields and
What the
shit,
fuck,
and it
dude?
sounds cool.
Oh my God.
I only bring up the story for one reason: is the punchline of the whole wedding and the whole that's too funny. Is that someone showed up as Bruce with a shotgun arm?
Okay. You know what? I'm kind of on board with this.
So everyone is medieval up,
I'm on board with this.
and then
Your girl-
just
your girl
one
would not
Bruce.
appreciate it.
I would have
What's-
lost all those friends that
Yeah.
day.
What's the name of? I'm blanking on the movie.
Evil Dead.
Evil Dead.
Evil
Thank you.
Dead. Ash. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
My wedding, a recovering addict almost got jumped.
Ugh.
So this is what happened. So we got married. We're outside taking pictures, and Lisa has her purse with the money for the venue, for the cake, for the food, for the DJ. All that stuff is in her purse. So it's hectic. We're all over the place. And Lisa puts the purse on top of a car. And we take a picture. Then, all right, we got to go. We get rushed into the limo. When we get rushed into the limo, Lisa goes, "Where's my purse? Where's my purse?" And she's freaking out.
And that's wedding day.
This is wedding day. This is after the ceremony. Have the limo come back. We go there. The purse is gone. We go inside to talk to the priest again, and he tells us, like, no, this guy came by and he left his phone number. He has the purse. Oh, okay, good. Boom. There's a soup kitchen or some shit like that, some rehab thing, like the next door to the church.
Right.
We call the guy, and he goes, "Yeah, no, I have it. And it's like, okay, wherever you're at, where are you? Oh, I'm at the train. So, well, tell us what stop you're at. We'll meet you there. Well, I gotta check into my building because he has to check in at a certain time to not violate probation. So at this point, me and Lisa get out of the limo. We just send a couple people in the limo to the reception. So now it's me, Lisa, and two of my boys in a Jeep ready to jump somebody if there's money missing off this purse.
Yeah.
Fuck them up.
Oh. So we drive from Manhattan to the Bronx, and we end up at this.
How much time is that?
It's with traffic at this time it was around 25 minutes.
Okay.
So we get there. It's like a little condominium, and when I walk in, I kick the door open because already in my head.
What are you doing?
Already in my head, Padgett. Already thinking
You're wrong.
You're wrong.
This
Breaking and entering.
motherfucker he took the money, and he's gonna be. Oh, I just found the purse. There's like almost $2,600.
He told
in
you
here.
where he was.
I
Brought
know.
you to his building.
I know. I know. So I go there,
You
boom.
GPS track it to
Dude,
the fucking...
and I'm
Psycho.
and I'm like, and already my boys already know if there's $1 missing on this, we're beating the shit out of this.
Like your
fucking
boys
guy.
know.
Oh, they know. They're fucking.
No one's gonna know.
They're gonna know.
Very least,
They're gonna know.
I'm gonna shit all over his door.
The guy comes down. And it looks like Kill Bill almost. 3 guys in a tuxedo, and then the bride. And then the guy goes, let me see. And then he opens the purse, takes Lisa's ID, and does an ID check.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
And then he goes,
very professional.
Here. And then before I can say anything, he goes, make sure everything's in there. And then Lisa goes in there, boom, boom, boom. Everything, dude. Not $1 was
Yeah, there's
taken.
nice
course.
people in the world,
Because
Pedro.
the fucking Puerto Rican Yakuza showed up in his building ready to choke him out.
We try and invite him to the wedding. He goes, no.
Yeah,
It's
thanks
like,
for the
no,
door
no,
frame.
come on,
You
tried
bro.
to save it.
You guys are scary as
He goes,
fuck. You
no,
just
no,
hang
no,
on.
thank you. And that was so. When you look at our wedding album, you're gonna see a lot of pictures
and a
stuff
scared
like that.
guy.
And we don't have any pictures with the wedding party
And that's why.
because we were out about to jump
It was some Punisher shit.
a recovering.
Recovering.
That's-
Look, you even acknowledge he's on his way up.
Yeah.
Fucking just
Listen, dude, I was in a dark
bored.
place.
Clearly.
I was in a dark place.
He's in a dark place on his wedding day.
I have a lot of trust
I'm
issues.
in a dark place right now, guys. It's your wedding day.
I just got married. I'm in a dark place right now.
What the hell?
Very intense.
Hey, Mandalorian, relax over there.
and they like this is a trap. There's a fucking ambush.
Like a 300 kick. That's what I'm picturing.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Paige.
Lisa loves the story.
Yeah, of course she does. She's just as violent.
It was
It's so romantic.
There's so many emotions.
No,
went through
she
that
loves
day.
it because of how stupid you look
Yeah.
in it. That's why.
But she knew I was ready to fucking throw down.
Funny, dude.
Oh my
Just
gosh.
frothy.
Now I'm thinking about it. Jokingly, Kermit said, Lee said that, saying that must have been a turn on. It probably was. Wedding day, damsel distress.
It's no, dude. It's
Yeah,
just,
you know,
it's stressful.
And here's
You're
your
gonna see-
hero.
You're gonna realize it. Kermit, was it stressful for you the wedding day for you?
With Janae?
You're not married to her yet. With the first one,
Yeah, of course.
it's stressful.
Yeah.
As much as you're gonna be, it's not gonna be stressful. That
Is
week,
it like the proposal day?
no, it's
It's
a whole
worse?
different. It's a different thing because that whole
It's a
week,
different feeling.
she's gonna make sure that everything is right.
Mm-hmm.
Everything has to be right, and it's always something that fucks up. And it's just
Keep in mind, my first wedding was I just sat back and did nothing. Because it was a cruise wedding. And a cruise wedding does everything for you. And I like that option.
Yeah.
And I think I spent like maybe.
How old were you when
8,
that
9?
happened?
I was in my late 20s. When did I start comedy? I started comedy 8 years ago.
I met her. When I
Like,
met him,
briefly.
he was married, and Ken goes, "Hey man, you should talk to Pedro.
That voice.
He married." and I look at Kermit. Oh, you gonna do comedy? You're like, it's not easy.
Yeah.
Good
It's
luck.
not, but I mean, it's not easy
No, you said
in a
Yeah,
relationship.
he said
Yeah.
good luck. And then
Good
he
luck.
walked away from me.
I'm happy to know that Olivia doesn't need to be at every show, and I'm happy that she also doesn't really want to be.
Yeah.
She saw I did the magic thing for her when we first met. She went, "Oh wow, he's not bad. This is fun.
Right.
Cool. That was nice.
Don't invite me to all of them.
Yeah, you don't have to.
Please stop.
I'll be there for the big ones, but
The big one.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
I don't need to be there every Monday at 9 p.m.
No, they
Perry
don't.
Buffalo.
But I'm trying to. I remember I went to one wedding. It was in their backyard, but they had like a farm kind of thing going on.
Yeah, I
Those are
mean,
nice too, though. 'Cause it's just
they
very
can
chill.
decorate the backyard very nice with like the hanging lights and
yeah.
make it
And they,
nice.
but it started off with like a war drum. Like the groom came out.
Ooh, that's what I gotta work on. How do I want to come out?
to the
your
Mandalorian theme.
entrance?
You should come out like Baby Yoda
You
in
should
an
be
egg.
there. I want you dressed like
Yeah,
that.
and I'll push you in a little crib.
In a little crib. like a floating crib, and I'll come out going
here's like this,
like that. That'll be me, and then you'll be standing next to me like that.
And I
in
go
full
when
armor.
I give you the ring. When I give you the ring together, you reach out to like grab it.
Well, somehow we'll do fishing wire. That way, it looks like you use the force. Just like go.
Yeah.
And I'll be like,
Oh, see, here's the thing. He's joking about it.
There's a
He's
part of
gonna
me that
start
wants-
doing blueprint.
There's a chance.
There's a chance.
Fucking
It's a
dorks.
strong chance. I don't know if you saw the Mexican
Yeah.
stormtrooper.
You made that?
no, she bought it for me in Mexico from a guy that was tripping on ayahuasca.
Yeah.
And he told her this is what he saw when he was
Dude,
high,
if you look at the
high-
details
high
on that,
balls.
Padgett, it's little beads.
It's little
in
beads.
there.
Yeah.
So he took a stormtrooper helmet and just made that. And she was like, I'm buying this.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
So
5,000 pesos, which is like $22 in America.
That's a steal.
we fed his family for about 2 years. So that's a steal.
Brother's wedding, war drum wedding.
You're going to
medieval
get a
wedding.
lot of invites. You're going to get a lot of people that are going to invite themselves to your wedding. And you're
Yeah, be
nice.
ready.
You're
I can't-
too.
You
gotta
you're
say
nice.
no.
Right.
No,
I'm telling you right now, no.
That's the
Tell
thing.
him no.
He cannot
No,
say no.
I know.
I'm not a no guy.
He's a
He's not a
horrible.
no guy.
He's a horrible no guy.
Yeah.
I'm bad at being no.
Padgett, you
No.
don't have to do a fucking show inside of fucking Panera Bread.
Yeah.
Say no.
Hey, wing stop, jerk.
Yeah.
Respect.
So here's a question. One thing is we have a lot of friends who are phenomenal musicians, singers.
Use your
Get 'em.
contacts.
Get them.
I was thinking
Get 'em all.
about almost
Trust
having
me.
like an elite, not karaoke because they're all professional singers, but just a karaoke amongst professional singers.
This is a time you start pulling all the hit me up whenever you need something. This is it.
This is it.
This is it.
Yeah, and trust me, some of them will
I'm gonna be
like
willing
will
to.
like to have that
Love to.
moment of I would like to, offer my services to perform at your wedding because they know there's going to be a lot of eyes in there.
Yeah.
And you got young people in there, and they're going to be like, you know what, that singer, let me get that.
Yeah.
It's all about
I pulled all my contacts.
yeah.
I wanted to DJ my own wedding, but she won't let me. So
I'm DJing.
I wouldn't let you DJ your own wedding. I'm not even that romantic. Like, what the fuck, man? You can't do
me and
that.
me and Danny are going to DJ Kermit's wedding.
no, it's gonna,
I do.
my wedding's gonna be an open mic DJ. I'm just gonna have my board, and anyone can just go and play whatever
We're
they
just going
want.
to be pressing buttons like monkeys.
Not for nothing, but if it's college football season, don't commit me to even being there.
It's in December, you
December.
jerk.
That's college football. That's the
Fuck
run up to bowl
college,
season,
man.
dude.
Shut up.
That's right.
That's
Shut
SEC
up.
championship game.
Shut up.
That would be cool, though, to kind of have an open mic to anybody who just wants to say anything.
I went to
You put a mixed martial arts cage in there.
We're gonna put a cage in the
You
ring.
remember Jason Hunter? You remember
Oh, yeah,
Jason
yeah.
Hunter? Jason Hunter.
Jason Hunter is a phenomenal joke
Yeah.
writer.
So comic, right? I went to his wedding. In the middle of the wedding, Florida was playing Tennessee. So in between the wedding, for some reason, and this is all 100% Jason, would be like, we are here gathered to. Oh, excuse me. Florida just scored is 17-10. Throughout the whole wedding. Like, Amanda, I want to be with you forever. And hold on. Florida scored again, 24-10. So throughout the whole thing, it was a fun wedding, dude. And it's just being relaxed.
I like
and
weddings.
stuff like that. So
No, the one thing what I'm looking for, which I must have, we're gonna have a photo roast booth where it takes the photos.
who gave you that? Who gave you that?
Well, you
gave
did,
you that?
you did. But so it takes the photo. You do like the 3 little squares.
Yeah.
But then after, you get 30 seconds to say whatever you want into the camera, and then I will get to. Me and her will watch it later, and it'll just be a big old combo of videos from all the friends and family that went there. Some could be saying something nice. Some could say really horrible things.
Because what you don't
Like a
want,
little
you don't.
confessional booth.
Yeah,
kind of
you
thing.
don't want that Saturday Night Live sketch. Anybody want to come up and say something?
Nope.
Because I had that,
Did you?
and
So there's no pressure where you guys talk in front of people. You just go into this little private booth.
Yeah.
because
whatever you wanna say.
I had a best man and maid of honor. At least I had a best man and maid of honor. They had their speeches, and then all of a sudden, Lisa's aunt came. All of a sudden, a cousin came.
Everyone's
Then
got
all of a
something to
sudden,
say.
another family, and we're like, holy shit, we got to stand here. We just want to play music and
Dance and drink.
dance and drink,
Be
and stuff
merry.
Like that. And I remember when she was a baby.
No.
And it was like, oh, nobody cares.
Then your uncle went up there.
You start heckling.
Start rambling on
Yeah,
and
you
on.
start heckling your own wedding. Let's get it going. Where's the cane?
Play the music. Play her off.
Bring the other guy back up.
Very excited. Very excited. The hardest, not the hardest part, but the biggest part about it was.
Best man is going to be your brother.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Even though I had the thought of going like, it could be this guy, but no, it is definitely my brother.
Yeah. Canadian celebrity. How do
He's,
you
yeah,
turn
come
that
on.
down?
He's huge in Edmonton. I
What's that all about?
Going to show it in Oilers jersey.
But also, I don't know how many groomsmen. Because I think I already know how many bridesmaids.
Keep it down to 3.
I think the ladies haven't.
3, 4
Is
is
it a
the
lot?
max.
3 to 4.
Is there going to be a lot on her side?
No.
Okay, well then.
So then you got to match to
Yeah,
that.
match
match,
that.
right?
Yeah, just
Yeah.
match
that-
it.
She has cousins and stuff like that she likes.
She does, but I don't think grooms are bridesmaid level.
And honestly, if you're thinking about it, most of your friends would be kind of relieved that they're not going to be on it.
Yeah, so they don't have to drop that money for the, suit
tux.
and stuff.
I'm trying to think.
Don't make it a Tyler Perry movie where it's like 20 on one side,
I think
20 on
long-ass
the other.
lines. I saw.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
ours was
Yeah.
ours was like 6 and 6.
I had my brother. She had her sister. That was it.
Yeah. And I see it, and that's going to be tough for me to
Lisa's
be like
best friend,
3.
my cousin, Lisa's sister, Lisa's 2 cousins. That's 5.
Janae's got to go find friends for her. That's her problem.
She better make. She's working on
She's
making
like,
some.
Shit, I got to find some. And I was like, oh, shit.
A little bit in the same category. My girlfriend has friends, but we definitely.
They're not making that cut to bridesmaid.
Yeah, I don't think they are. I don't
She
know.
doesn't. She has a close friend, obviously.
Yes, yeah. Her best friend were the house that I proposed in.
All right, so that's one.
Okay,
Is
so that's
definitely
one. She has.
probably maid
She
of
has a
honor.
family member that she loves,
Yes,
other than her mom,
but not female.
not female.
Can
So
a
that's gonna be probably one of your groom's guy.
I don't know about that. I thought I got to choose that.
She can throw that in there.
Yeah.
No.
I had to take one.
You only had, because no one else wanted to go.
No, I had to take one.
I had to take one
Because I had to trade. I had to give a female family member to her side.
for the second overall pick of Pedro's wedding.
I'll
was a trade.
I'll take your fucking cousin. You take my cousin.
They play that Chicago Bulls theme.
And that's another thing. Music. How important is music to the
Big
wedding?
time.
It's massive.
But you're good. You're good. You got connections for DJs.
Yeah,
DJs, and I
Nah, you're good on that.
really want some sort of live music there.
That's
we
a
both,
major.
Why don't
both
you
love
send
music, but
an email to Little Dicky and see if he'll
See what he does?
See if he'll do your wedding.
that is not going to work. I thought about it. It was like, how much money would it cost to even? But I mean, anything live musician wise is going to be more expensive than a DJ. But I've never been to a wedding that's had live music before.
I've been to one, but it's been really expensive.
Yeah.
Now, was it like Titanic band?
No,
or
it was cover bands. It was a cover band.
See, I don't know about a cover.
You
band.
want to rock?
No, it
But
would
then
be a
you got to
cut-
be careful with that because you don't want that lead singer to make it about
I
themselves.
was gonna say, then they take the thunder away from
Yeah,
the bride.
yeah,
and
don't
you're
do
like,
that.
oh shit,
Yeah.
everyone's rocking. No one's
Come on, everybody! Come on, table 7, let's go!
Oh, yeah.
Hey, and you're trying to be doing the thank yous at the table. It's like, come on, everybody, dance, sing after me.
Oh shit, you know what?
Yeah, dude,
You might want some.
you
You're
don't
gonna
want
get a musician that's just kind of
get
chill.
a boring like plain bread fucking.
like-
Or
like someone to
someone way over the top.
Yeah,
that way.
get Dee Snider or get Michael Bublé
Or a mime.
Either those two. Oh yeah.
Vanilla Ice is like doing Republican parties. Get him. He can.
fucking-
I look
got
like one, so I mean that's close enough.
He's good. I saw that Republican party he did, and who else was on there?
Because
Beach Boys.
No, because
Yeah,
you do
Beach
need
Boys.
were there.
when you get. Okay, because your DJ also is the one that's gonna be like, "Come on, everybody! Now we're gonna have the first dance."
No, but he controls the DJ.
Where is the daughter And the father missing a finger.
Bro, still, by the way, up in the air if it's still there. Surgery went well, but still had a 50% chance of not sticking
It might
around.
take. He might have to Ronnie Lott. Ronnie Lott is.
What's the chance of you getting that security cam of watching that?
Oh man,
Why would you want
showed,
that?
He showed me a photo. He showed me the photo.
Where does he work at? I mean, something. I guess he works at it somewhere.
It's a construction.
All right, they have that
Volcano Bay.
Where's the security cameras? There's got to be a security camera that caught him going,
Just bleeding everywhere. Steve! Any advice? Any advice for marriage? I'm always down to listen. I can still say no.
I've always said,
But-
it's not a relationship until your first official argument.
Well, we've had those.
So that's good. So that's thing. Never. It's corny stuff for me. It's like, don't go to sleep angry.
Okay.
Sometimes you're gonna have to take an L, even though you know you're right.
Yeah.
You just gotta fucking be like, is this the hill I want to die in?
I don't believe in that.
No,
No,
yeah. That's why you're number 2.
Hey.
I want you to not fuck this one up. You have a nice house. She's allowing you to put the toys up.
He learned nothing.
Nothing.
He's just like, fuck it, I'll fall on the sword. That's how I live my life.
I heard a corny line. So anybody listening, my brother does a one-man show. It caught fire, and now that's his full-time job. And in the show, there's a crowd work moment where he finds the oldest couple, and he talks to them. And the oldest couple was like 80 and 82, really old. And they said, how long have you been married? And they said 60 years. And even the room, that's enough time in the room go, oh, my God. Oh,
And then his brother's follow-up question, you still fuck?
but then he goes, what is the secret? And the man, without a beat,
Viagra.
he goes ahead and says, you have to learn to be able to love somebody else more than you love yourself.
Very true.
And that really stuck out to me. And I've known that for, I don't know.
That's a pretty low bar to set for me. So.
Yeah.
All right.
I think here is an egoless kind of room though.
Can you make that dating joke for the social medias? That's the social media. That's the tweet. There, that's why you're recording this. That was too good. So I guess I just give my wife a high five.
Very low bar.
So I don't just call her ugly every morning in the bathroom?
So I don't look at her in the mirror and judge.
Pull her hair once in a while.
So that was a great piece of advice. It's also strange because throughout my entire life, I've been surrounded by divorce. My parents were divorced. What's the percentage? Isn't it flip of the fucking coin?
I know.
So
Even now.
Yeah.
Time out. I learned my mistake.
Even now,
Look,
you're still surrounded.
I just said I don't believe in taking an L ever. I learned from my mistake, but I won't lose any
I've
argument.
changed.
He's completely illogical, fucking unintelligent, but he's willing to not.
What are you doing now that you were doing
Yeah,
before?
Kermit.
I'll
This is
tell
about
you.
you.
Yes.
I'll tell you.
Ooh.
And see, it's not about me.
Oh, okay.
That was my problem.
Off to a
We
great
are
start.
equals. What mine is hers, and what hers is mine, and we work as a team.
By the way-
it's not just about me.
Right. This
Boom.
team, we're a team. While he's in here, she's putting all the shit away up in the attic out there right now.
She enjoys cleaning the house, guys.
Whatever you tell yourself.
That face did not look like it wasn't being
She
enjoyed.
enjoys me playing on PlayStation till 5 a.m. She has to work.
She likes sweating, while you do a podcast. It's great.
My only advice would be, and just because it's worked for me, is whoever's good at dealing with the money, just let them deal with the money.
So I had we're a year ago. I'm doing real radio, and we're talking about finances and stuff. And I just straight out said, "I don't understand it. I don't understand why people even combine bank accounts. Why can't I just tell her how much money I have?" And I mean,
right.
I'm solid financially. I enjoy saving money because I had a mom who didn't really save money very well. So learning from
So you have
what
a fear of money.
I do.
I'm with you.
I need that elastic. Just give me. I need a comma somewhere that's not being moved.
If there's not a comma, you're kind of like,
yeah. There has to be. You have to try. I mean, it's nice to know that if shit hits the fan, the shit would have to hit 4 or 5 fans for the shit.
So, are you
to
good
hit
at
the fan.
making sure bills are paid on time and things
Yes,
like that?
but at the same time, it's like I don't pay the bills for the house. She's landlord in that sense of I just give her money.
Right.
I am good at that, and that was one of the.
Wait.
I am good at that because I did that.
Then I guess following.
Time out.
What's the matter? What did he say that was wrong?
Hold up. Do you have to present her with a check?
No.
He just deposited like PayPal or
it's
something.
Zelle.
Okay,
Zelle it
so you
over.
do.
I'm
Okay.
with you, bro.
Do you
I'm
put
with
the note on that transaction?
You wanted to know if
Rent.
I had a letter. Or I had that whole moment.
Hey, here's my rent.
She gives you an invoice.
Yeah, and I tell her. And by the way, the washing machine is.
And here's the new lease.
Yeah.
It went up 5%.
Well, if you're good at it, then following it.
I would say we're both good at it, and
Okay.
but I do enjoy. You say that financially, but couldn't you map that advice over to find out who is better at?
Well, what are you
subject A?
So,
and then,
So let
Absolutely.
me ask you this: What do you feel you're stronger than Olivia at?
when it comes to
Compassion.
Boom! He just walks out of here.
honestly, I would just say people. And the power of people and the power of getting to know someone and what you can bring to them and what they can bring to you. When we first started dating, she was shy. There was and I am very proud to know that there is a lot of.
But you make friends with anybody.
I'll make, bro. I fucking this wall has been talking to me, and I've been wanting. I'll talk to a tree, and the tree will talk back. I am borderline obsessed with people because I find us just fascinating. We're our own cosmos amongst ourselves.
Which
I don't
is
wanna
really
get
cool,
too
but
trippy,
also useless to a household.
yeah, useless to a household. But socially,
Right, I got you.
socially,
You're gonna annoy her at one point. She's gonna be like, "What the fuck? He brought this guy over here."
also, a strength that I've had that I would say that has also kind of rubbed off on her is that I have. It sounds very negative at first, but part of my brain goes, none of this matters. Nothing matters. We're going to die, whatever.
Yeah.
But it's a very liberating thing to me instead of a, nothing matters. It's like, do it because it really doesn't matter.
Right,
so
right,
she
right.
had all of these nerves over a YouTube channel and trying to talk about being holistic and all the things that she buys and products, but she would never do anything over it. And it was just finally like, Nike check, baby girl, you just got to do it because it's going to suck. You're right. It's not going to be that good, but your 50th time will be far better. You have to get going. And whenever a new comic walks up to me or someone who's thinking about doing it, the best advice I can give anyone is just start. You have to start now because you wasted 4 months thinking about doing it.
Yeah.
Imagine 4 months ago you did it. Where would you be now? Yeah. It's the same thing for, virtually anything.
I do the opposite. I'm like, you've been doing this too long. At one point, you got to get a profession.
I had a really good fiance, or I guess I was a boyfriend at the moment, but I was really proud of this. And I was very happy that I wanted to do this. This was not an obligation as much as anybody may try to think that it was. But she's tired of working at theme parks, and she's really into houses. She loves houses. She loves working on the house. She's just really into houses. And then she started kind of thinking about being a real estate agent, and then there's a class, and next thing I know, here's $240 for the class. Get ready.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And she had this debate of just weeks on, do I want to spend the cash? Do I want to? It's like... I'm spending money not for you to become a real estate agent. I'm spending money because you need to find out.
To find out if you can be.
Or want to be, more importantly. So
and
I would say
that's the least expensive part.
Oh, yeah.
Is the class.
Yeah.
Right.
The money thing is when you want that listing, because that's when you got to pay $1,000 for the listing and stuff like that.
So I would say that is the aspect of life where I feel very beneficial for her. Because I've thought about that a lot this year of going, I know for a fact that she makes me better. I clean better. I care about more. When I walk by a sink and there's dishes in it, it pisses me off. That's a new, like, I care about where I live. I care about.
Before you didn't care?
I didn't give two shits. I did not care. Who it doesn't matter. Well, then all of a sudden I started caring about the things that I possessed and owned and trying to, I don't know, she really opened. I can go on and on about how she's made me better, but it's kind of weird to go ahead and look at somebody else and go, oh, I make you better.
Oh, this is how I make you better.
Oh, this is how I make you better. So I really had to answer that question this year before, I proposed, because I needed to make sure that I had that confidence in this relationship, is that this is what I bring to the table for you. Boom.
Right.
Nice.
Like I said, now you met me how long ago? You've seen me grow up. And you really have. I think I remember maybe not the first, but it had to have been the second or third. We're at Will's doing good at bad decisions. And it was the biggest show I've ever done at the time. And I went up and it went well. And you saw me straight jonesing in the corner. You saw me like, oh, that wasn't an open mic.
Right.
That was like the first showcase. And you walked up to me and you said, you had a high tide night tonight. I went, what? You had a high tide tonight. This was the best. It's going to get better. It's also going to get worse.
It's going to get worse.
But
then I took him to Atlanta with me.
Yeah, but bottle this in. Bottle this up. So I'll never forget that night. And that was from Pedro. You just see me grow a lot
dude.
Over the years. And this was a massive just change that I saw myself in the last year and a half, 2 years of really going what do I want when I die? When I'm on my deathbed.
Yeah, what is it you want?
I want a kid. There's a
shit.
massive.
Wow.
Yeah, I want.
God damn, dude! Not even fucking married yet.
Yeah, I know, but
in the pocket.
This guy fucking just wants to
all
pump.
in the paint.
I want as much as what this existence has to
You're gonna
offer.
get it. You're gonna get it.
And from what I've been told, and I can't believe I've even warmed up to the idea of kids, because that's changed a big U-turn in the last year and a half, two again. But what does life have to offer? Let's try to eat and experience as much as I possibly can of it.
Correct. Enjoy being married before you introduce another human being that you're going to be responsible for.
Oh, bro.
And you're going to have to sacrifice even more.
Yeah.
Than you thought, that you being less important to be with somebody, putting your ego in check. When you have another human being, you are down the ranks. I'm not even the most important person in my wife's fucking ranking. I'm number 2, maybe 3.
I would say 3.
Yeah.
I would say 3.
2 or 3.
Maybe 4.
You're not even going to win.
Easy.
You're not even in contention for sixth man of the year.
Yeah. I'm a furniture. I'm an appliance in the house.
You're a nice couch.
Yeah.
Well, I have a feeling there's no better time to go ahead to be continued whenever I have a kid. I'll come back.
Oh my God.
All stressed out, bald. Okay, what happened?
What
He
happened?
should have nice hair. Listen, he's still skinny, but he has a pot belly.
Looks like a Bob's Burger character.
I hope not. I hope not.
All right, let's start bringing the wheels down. This has been the longest episode we've done.
I'm happy. That makes me happy.
Thank you, Ross, for coming through officially.
We didn't talk about that, but
we didn't talk about anything.
No, we talked. It was good, but go ahead.
You want to do it, or I do it?
If you don't know, we're doing a COVID fat loss challenge.
Good for you guys.
There's a couple people on it.
I heard about this already. I do have some questions about this.
Okay. All right.
Is it percentage? Is it pound for pound?
60 days.
60 days.
Right. Starting
to qualify, you got to lose at least 19 pounds.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
These are the people in it, by the way. Jake Rika, whopping 337.
Okay.
Mike Hurley, 187. Ken, 193. Dean Napolitano, 220. Pedro, 491.
You say you piece of shit.
What happened?
You piece of shit.
Oh, shit. Oh,
yeah.
291. My bad.
You motherfucker.
Steven Sanchez.
Fucking hairless hamster.
318.
Oh, okay. I didn't get to see his numbers. Good.
Yes, Sanchez is 318.
Yeah, that's kind of bullshit because the other day he weighed himself. He was 290 something. So he
Now
gained
he's
20. At the day he gained 20 pounds. So he is inflating numbers. That fucking coward, you piece of shit coward.
Hey, Shoney's. Shoney's trip.
Me, I'm at 153. Danny's at 235. Chris Alexander is 313, and Kevin White is at 234. And these are the people that are in it. And what's going to happen is they're going to win that belt, the championship, and they get bragging rights.
Yo, this is the most positive thing I've seen Pedro attached to. So
have you feel it? It has a nice weight to it, dude.
Oh my god! So it's
imagine
real.
Imagine wearing that to an open mic.
Yeah, you'll lose weight wearing it.
Is that the one Clayton Anderson won?
No,
this is mine. This is mine.
And Padgett won the March Madness contest.
I have one, but let it be known the Clayton Anderson night is the most magical
night
night of
of the March
stand-up
Madness.
comedy.
100%.
You saw Clayton Anderson beat Preacher. You saw Clayton Anderson beat fucking every juggernaut.
Yep.
I got killed by him, I think.
That was his Bill Burr Philly rant.
I've never. That
You know what
was.
I mean?
I just got goosebumps. I just got goosebumps.
And the thing is that we all were cheering for
it was
him.
so happy for
It was a magical run.
And then the fist bump at the end, bro.
Yo,
He hits us with the Rocky.
Yeah, he breakfast clubbed it.
There's a picture of that.
I got it. Yeah.
That
just complete raw happiness.
I think if you find it, I'll send it to you. If you don't have
Send
it,
it to
if
me.
somebody has it. Sanchez will put it up here somewhere.
Speaking
so
of
you can see it.
Sanchez, he excuse me, Ross.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Boy.
He wanted you to start up the contest, right? So he brought these for the studio. So he started that. That's courtesy of Steven Sanchez.
Yeah. Anybody gonna
dig
have
in.
any of those donuts?
Oh, I am. But
are you?
By all means.
Don't
Are you
mind.
gonna have?
Hey, no,
Are you
don't
gonna-
do that. Ross wants one of the strawberries.
Don't waste one of them donuts. This is me.
Look at Pedro's fist.
Yeah, here we go. Is donuts your weakness? You like strawberry?
I'm a
Everything's
fucking
his
addict.
weakness.
Everything's
Everything's his
I don't know if you
weakness.
noticed this. I hope you fucking choke.
Oh, you're good.
I hope. Also, we did lose a family member.
We did. Ross. What
So,
the fuck?
In spite of love, in weight loss and stuff like that, we lost our family member. Royce.
I lost my bubba.
Oh, I heard about
Yeah,
that.
I'm
man.
sorry about that.
Sucks.
Yeah. It was,
Don't
sorry.
try to make me cry, you son
Sorry.
of a bitch.
No, dude, he was a cool dog. I mean, he never saw me.
Oh, yeah, he did. Remember, you saw he had
He was kind of like he had that cataracts. He would bark at me viciously, but he didn't know where the fuck he was barking
It's at
at.
a door.
Yeah. The last few months, well, not the last month was rough because he went from being a dog to like a Roomba. Like he would just
You made him
aimlessly
clean?
No, dude, he would just aimlessly walk, hit a wall, and then just turn around, hit a wall, and then boom, boom.
That's
boom.
not
Made
good.
him clean.
Yeah. I was telling him, it's like, dude, tie a Swiffer into it, and put him to
clean
use.
the floors.
How old?
Yeah, 3 years.
No, bro. He was like 10. Jesus Christ. What a monster.
No one's laughing at 3
What a
years.
monster, bro.
No one's laughing at. I didn't laugh.
You jerk.
I'm
You're
sorry.
a monster.
This is for you, Royce. I had that humor.
Listen, man, it hurt,
It did.
but it was time. I had to be an adult, and we had to.
I am
Did
not
he,
looking
big
did he
forward-
go naturally or did he go naturally?
Yeah, we had to do it.
Okay.
We had to do it. We wanted to go naturally, but he was in pain.
I've got a dog, my girlfriend's dog, best dog I've ever lived with, and I love it so much that I always think about it dying. And like
It's a weird feeling
it's
too,
a-
because you're psyching yourself out.
I'm
like I'm ready,
I
but
have
you're
this-
not.
the dog's it's still got some time left. It's 10 years old, but I just love it so much that I'm like, when you die, it's gonna wreck me, and that's how I pet it. That's like I think about it dying
I 100%.
when I'm
understand
affectionate.
what
Did
you're
you guys do you guys obviously got the ashes, right?
No, she didn't. She doesn't
want-
like that. No, she doesn't
No,
want
that's
that.
tough.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
This one kept the ashes.
I
of
kept the
the
ash of my previous dog. Yes.
previous dog.
Yes.
What'd you do with it?
It's in the living room.
It's over there.
Just
Right next to
chilling.
a Dragon Ball Z fucking statue.
in the living room.
Hey, you're a guest here. Hey,
I'm just gonna point out the irony of the ashes
In a
of
living
your
room.
dog in the living room.
When you walk past it, you gotta go.
Hey, look at the time. We should end this podcast.
That seems perfect. Thank you guys so much.
No, thank you.
I
bro.
can't
Thank
believe you
for
guys.
coming.
I can't believe you guys thought I was just gonna call in. Were you expecting? What, 10, 12 minutes out of me?
Yeah.
No.
We did.
No.
Yeah, honestly, we
Yeah.
did.
No, honestly, this was the least effort podcast we've ever done, and we prepared like
shit to talk about.
Like shit to talk about.
Sent
But
a list for the first
this
time
was great.
in 20 episodes.
I
We
know.
were afraid we
Well,
we're going to have anything.
Save that for next time.
Next week.
Yeah, use
Next
that
week
list. Use that. But thank you guys so much for having me.
Thank you.
Hey,
You can check out Rauce Padgett. He's on Real Radio. Drive time from 3 to 7.
Do it to it, Lars.
Jim Colbert Show.
Boom.
Please like and subscribe here on Nah Dude. Check out KermitGonzalez.com. Danny Davenport got our Instagram. Please be friends. DannyDComedy.
By the way,
on
no reason
Instagram.
we're asking you guys that
Please.
watch us, just go flood his Instagram.
Give him,
Please.
Yeah.
He has no photos, but you can just send him photos of things you find on Instagram that you find interesting.
Yeah.
Just hit him up. Hit him up in the DM.
Send him messages and say, "Hey, nah, dude," and
Wait,
that's
you can
it.
send messages?
I
didn't even know
you
that
have
was a
no
thing.
idea what you have.
We can do
answer.
conference calls and shit like that. It was great.
What the fuck are we doing?
Check me out on social media, Rican Gorilla on Instagram and Twitter. Until next time. Oh, Padgett, you got, what?
What?
Rauce Padgett Comedy?
At
What do you
Rauce
got?
Padgett, I'm like the only Ross that spells it like sauce. It's
Yeah.
Rauce.
We'll have links of his videos, and you can check out those thunder thighs that he has.
Oh, look at these
Look at
scams,
that.
dude.
Fucking
Indeed.
damn milk gallons.
I don't understand it. You want 2% or skim? What you want?
That kid is going to come out frosty white.
It's going to come out just like a transparent.
Yeah.
I'm ready to go.
It's going to be like a salamander. Just
Silhouette.
A salamander looking for the 19th hole. That's what he's doing. That's my little jit. Thank you guys.
Until next time. Peace.
Ah!